Hey everyone, how's it going? This video is going to be just a quick demonstration on how to complete the challenge, or where to go to complete the week 4 weekly challenge that asks you to dance in front of a camera for 10 seconds at Sweaty Sands. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of you, most of you, are familiar with where Sweaty Sands is. I imagine that if anyone's having a problem completing this, it's probably due to not being able to find the actual location of the camera within Sweaty Sands because you're not familiar with the area. I'm personally not really a big Sweaty Sands fanatic. I don't land there often, so the first couple of times that I actually went there and tried to complete it, I couldn't find the camera. So at any rate, the third time I attempted it, I basically just got lucky and kind of ran into it. So that's kind of what this is going to show you basically. And just before we get into it really quick, this probably looks familiar here. This is my map challenges table, and as you can see, it is a week 4 challenge, and if you highlight the challenge itself, it shows you the location at where you're supposed to go to complete the challenge. Unfortunately, however, Sweaty Sand is like a pretty large area, so this marker is kind of vague. It doesn't really tell you exactly where to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the mystery for you right here, right now. Let's take a look at this aerial view. Like I said, you guys probably already know where Sweaty Sands is, but here you can see it far away, like in relation to everything else on the map. It's in the northwestern corner. As we zoom in closer, as you recall, Sweaty Sands has this long pier that juts out on the north side of it, and right at the end of the pier there's a relatively small building, and the location that you're looking for is actually right about here, which is right before you get to the building. There's certain things you might want to look for. There's cardboard cut out of Jonesy. You can see a whole port of cameras and crane that's kind of down below on the side, probably most visible from the sky. I decided to just go land there. There's this blue and white kind of striped tarp right here. So there it is, and as you can see, there's also a lit up dance floor. It's a small one, but it's still lit up and pretty easy to see. Those are just things that can help you out, but honestly, all you need to do is just kind of go to the end of the pier. There you go. Now, to actually complete the challenge, as it says, you just have to dance in front of the camera for 10 seconds, which means, what that means is you have to get on top of the dance floor, and for 10 seconds, you have to perform an emote. It doesn't really matter which emote. It doesn't have to be a dance per se, just an emote. One thing I do want to point out is you don't have to do it for 10 seconds straight. When I did this, I actually stopped a little bit early. I stopped short of 10 seconds. I kind of misjudged it, and you can't see it on the replay, but what popped up in the upper left-hand corner of my screen is that I had danced for 5 out of 10 seconds. So in case anyone's curious, you can do this in increments. I don't know why you would or why you would need to, but in case, something happens, there you go. There's your answer. You can complete this in segments, I guess. It's just something to note, I suppose. Another thing to note, which is slightly more helpful, and I made a point to go back and actually check this out. As you can see, the dance floor is itself indestructible. So for you guys who like to ruin challenges for other people after you've done them, I hate to break it to you, you can't do it this time. You can't destroy the dance floor. So that's a good thing, in case someone was there before you. As far as everything around it goes, I didn't test everything, so try not to rely on those things as your indicators of where to find this thing. Just remember, it's at the end of the pier. Just look for the dance floor, which is indestructible for a fact, and then you're definitely not going to have a hard time finding it at all. So basically, get over there, stand on the dance floor, emote for 10 seconds, and then it should appear in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. It should say you completed it. It did on mine. You can't see it on the replay, but it actually did show me that I completed it immediately after completion. So there you have it. That's absolutely it for this little demonstration. I hope that helped somebody out there. Please like and subscribe if it did help, or if you want to see more content. Thank you guys so much. Always, that's all, and I will see you next time.